How's it going, and welcome back to the Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. Today I'm coming at you with a Swarm Zoo deck, which is to say we play a bunch of units that have big stat lines for small resource costs. Before we dive into all the details of that though, remember if you like this sort of thing to like the video, as well as make sure you're subscribed to the channel here on YouTube. I put out a few Marvel Snap videos on this channel per week, and you wouldn't want to miss anything. The first member of our zoo, and definitely the largest, is our Strong Guy. Just 2 mana and 3 power to start, but has the ongoing ability, if your hand is empty, this gets +6 power. So generally 9 stats worth of power for just 2 resources, because our deck is playing a bunch of incredibly low curve cards, so we can empty our hand out every game. Our next payoff here is Wolfsbane, which says on reveal, gets +2 card for each other cards you have here. This means if you deploy Wolfsbane as your 4th card at a location, you get 1 + 6 or 7 power worth of stats for just 3 resources. Bishop is a card that we can play out on 3 that starts off at 2 resource, and then as we swarm the board with everything else, it gets 1 power for each extra card that we play. Because we're playing a bunch of 1 mana cards to swarm the board, Kazar is a fantastic piece of our most expensive card, giving all of those various 1-cost cards +1 power. Okoye is another card that's fantastic early specifically, so when she flips up, she gives every card in your deck +2 power, and because we're going to play every card that we draw in this deck every game, that means you're going to draw 4 cards after her on turns 3 through 6, so she effectively adds 9 power to the board for just 2 resources. And then we have Angela, who says whenever you play a card at her location, she gets +2 power. This means organically she goes from a 1 to a 7 cost as you play 7 power as you play 3 cards after her, but she has synergy with Nightcrawler here, who you can play out at Angela's location, giving her that buff, and then jump it to another spot on your board, playing a 4th card to Angela's location, letting her get up to 9 power. The remaining cards in our deck are various utility 1-drops, such as Ant-Man here, who can be 4 power for just 1. Typically, we're filling all the spaces on the board as we empty our hand. We have Elektra to kill opposing 1-drops, and then Scarlet Witch to remove troublesome locations. At any rate, I've got a number of fantastic game highlights here that show the strength of this deck as usual. If you're someone that's new to Marvel Snap, I think this deck is an excellent choice to consider building as one of your first. Notably, almost every card in here is from that first pool of cards that you get things from, I believe, except for Okoye, and you could easily replace her with another utility 1-drop or other slightly worse payoff, but still plenty playable. So if you're looking for a deck as you're getting started in Snap, you should keep an eye on the card list for this one and see when you can build it and give it a try. Enjoy the game highlights, and I'll be back real soon with some more Marvel Snap highlights here on YouTube. So moving Nightcrawler to the center does not trigger Angela, if that's what you're thinking. Ooh, that's a good one with Yondu on one. I'm gonna snap, but I'm gonna double Yondu them here. Milling cards with a card like Yondu is incredibly powerful in this game where you see most of the cards in your deck. How likely is it they bluffed it? Not super likely. Not super likely, I don't think. Alright, so this is probably a Bishop on the Space Throne game, and because Bishop gets extra power when I play things out after him, I think I just chill for the time being. I could be right to play Armor here. Yes, and that's a dynamic that could definitely change in the future, but I agree with the take that people tend to stay inside of games of Snap they shouldn't for too long. It's definitely a thing in the current format. Once this game gets more players, or like people playing at a higher level, bluffing might be more of a thing more regularly, but more often than not, I think people are staying in too long currently. So Sentinel copies itself every time they play it. Wait, did their Agent 13 make an Agent 13? Yo, dog. Yo, dog. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Okoye's gonna pump up our deck, and then Wolfsbane will double trigger here. I already snapped. I think we're in an okay spot. We're definitely winning left. The question is, can we also win right? Ronan is really bad against us. We're a strong guy deck that's pretty good at getting sand empty. So Electra could double kill these agents here, huh? If we Electra here and then armor, right? And then if we draw anything other than Khazar next turn, we can go that plus Wolfsbane here to have a pretty decent right side, and then Ronin gets small. This is going to give us a total of 5, 9, 10, 11, 12 here, and they're going to go to 0. I think we're in an okay spot. Well, that's kind of unfortunate for us. I guess we still get to kill one, but we're not winning here by nearly as much now. There's Khazar. I guess Khazar means we're likely to win here, but we could lose this right side here if they have Chavez now. And their Ronin. Their Ronin doesn't go to 0 power, which is sad. So Khazar is 10 power into this path, and he's plus 4 power here. Oh, okay. Are we good? I think we're good, right? We win right and left here. Good stuff. Whoever is winning at the Baxter building gets plus 3 power at other locations. Yes, upgrading variants does help account levels. Well, they lost their Infinite. That's probably good for us. Snap too late there. I'm a strong guy into Karmatage because I want to build up here for Wolfsbane, but I don't really have anywhere that I want to deploy the Scarlet Witch at the moment, huh? Because I don't want to remove Karmatage because I want that for Wolfsbane, and I don't really want to remove Baxter Building. I guess I could. Maybe I do want to remove Baxter Building just because they're likely to be able to play into here, and they have a lot of value playing into here. Our opponent like actually hasn't done anything. Does it have like Jubilee next turn? Well, based on them doing nothing so far, we're probably winning the big house with these three. I assume they discarded Infinite, so I assume their hand is just like Jubilee and 5 and 6 drops. The show and tell deck can be a little clunky sometimes. Yeah, there's Chavez, there's Armor. And then Wolfsbane on reveal gets 2 power for each other card I have here. So Wolfsbane's going to be 13 power into this path. All right, well, Spider-Man locks us out of the center. So hopefully we're winning left. So we're going to go to, this is going to be 13. This is going to be 9. This is going to be 3. So that's 12, 25. I'm going to have 30 here. And this is going to go up 4 more as well. So I think we're in for 8 cubes here. Wolfsbane is a pretty big power play into Karmatage. Plus all the other bonuses we get here. Strong guy gets bigger because our hand is empty. We beat Enchantress here, right? Because of our honor reveal? Yeah, get wrecked. fast, Karmar. Thanks for the cubes. This Enchantress removes ongoing abilities here. So they thought they could win this path by taking Strong Guy's power away. Okay, and I really like playing armor into Monster Isle because I'm not playing Shang-Chi in this deck and a lot of other people are. So kind of locking up the monster on the Monster Isle as unkillable is nice. Oh, Bishop mid. Because Bishop kind of hold down a location mostly on his own, so. I have to use Scarlet and Unrevealed Location. It just turns into whatever Scarlet turned it into. This is actually great here. Nightcrawler into Angela lets you slide Nightcrawler out of Angela's spot, so Angela gets to get up to 9. Oh, Caboose Man. You're actually a wizard. That's great. Look at that, we built our own snap card command. I think we just commit to winning right here, right? And the question is, do I want a Nightcrawler left or do I want a Nightcrawler mid? I kind of want a Nightcrawler mid, actually, I think. I'll leave myself the flexibility to Nightcrawler left to play something else here if we draw like a strong guy. Alright, so we're winning Xandar super hard. We gotta win the runes or Novaroma. Electra means we're pretty likely to win Novaroma with the blade flip up there. And there's a strong guy. Alright, I'm snapping. Incredibly favored to win this now. I think even not working cleanly with spaces is fine. Opponent gets seated. Deal. I think this deck that I'm playing is fine, but it is definitely worse than Nova Carnage. Anybody that tells you they have if anybody tells you they have a deck that's better than Nova Carnage, you should stop watching their content. They're lying to you. Everybody playing not Nova Carnage Moon Girl is just playing it because they're trying to have fun. The Nova Carnage Moon Girl deck is objectively the best thing you can be doing in Snap. And it's not particularly close. I think I want to Angela into Wakanda instead of the Vault, because I don't want to commit to putting 4 cards into the Vault before turn 6, I don't think. Hey, Bob's Eye! Thank you for the Prime support. This is my full-time gig here on Twitch, and I wouldn't be able to be here without folks like you, so thanks for keeping me around. We're expecting a patch on Monday. I don't think... God, that's so bad for us. Now my Angela can't get to 7. We're expecting a patch next week. I don't know if we know the time. Is Nova Carnage better than Nova Venom? Venom's one of the many enablers you can play with Carnage. squirrels. The squirrels do work with Khazar at least, though, so we got that going for us. This is an Odin, we're in trouble. Just the Hulk. Okay, so we're punting the vault then. Nightcrawler is a great draw. Oh, I can't punt the vault because then I won't be able to empty my hand, right? Am I going to be able to empty my hand anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm going to draw one more card. Okay, so I have to play Scarlet Witch into the vault this turn because I need to be able to get my hand empty for, I need to be able to get my hand empty for Strong Guy, and I won't have enough board space if I don't witch the vault or play into the vault this turn. I think I just want to witch the vault. I think that's fine. Okay, so they skipped, so they're going to be infinauting this turn. Oh, no! Oh, no! What a disaster. What a just absolute disaster. Okay, Wolfsbane is a happy, so they're likely to play their what's it called into here, because I'm up by 14 here, right? So if I Wolfsbane here, I can Nightcrawler over, and then we can Ant-Man here. And we actually beat Infinaut with Wolfsbane mid, right? Because this is going to trigger Angela here, so she'll go to 17, and then I'm going to go to 21 here, and then even if they Infinaut here, we'll win the tiebreaker in Central Park. I'm going to snap. I think we beat the Infinaut. Yeah, sick. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you enjoyed this and you want to see more deck breakdowns here on YouTube, tap that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. I'll see you back again here real soon, hopefully.